You ever feel like you're stuck in a loop? The same frustrating job just with a new boss, the same kind of relationship drama with a different person, the same money worries. They just keep showing up. Well, according to this really insightful early 20th century thinker, Ernest Holmes, that is no coincidence. It's a pattern.
So why does this keep happening? It's not just bad luck. Holmes argued that these repeating situations are actually like clues, pointing us towards something much deeper, our own subconscious beliefs. He said our outer world is basically just a mirror of our inner world. So these patterns, they're the effect of a cause that we might not even know is there. And here's the kicker. We attract what we are, not just what we want. So in this explainer, we're going to dive into how this all works, drawing from Holmes's classic book, Creative Mind and Success. We're going to look at why this happens. I'll give you a simple framework to help fix it, and we'll finish with a really practical exercise you can start using today.
Okay, let's start with the big idea. Holmes said that every one of us has what he called a mental atmosphere. Just think of it like your personal energy field, or the vibe you're constantly putting out there. And it's created by the sum of your most dominant thoughts, your go-to feelings, and your core beliefs.
Now, this isn't about magic or wishful thinking. Holmes saw the law of attraction as a natural principle, a law of mental tendency. It's kind of like gravity. It's just always working. So your mental atmosphere is constantly broadcasting a signal. And that signal is either pulling things in or pushing them away. People, opportunities, situations, all based on its frequency. Like attracts like.
This quote from him really nails it. See, it's not about how intensely you desire something, it's all about the consistency of your inner state. A steady, unwavering belief in success creates that atmosphere, and that's what brings success to you. But a fluctuating, doubtful state where you want something one minute and then you're terrified of it the next, that's just going to attract messy, inconsistent results.
So why do we get stuck in those frustrating loops? Well, this is what I call the mixed signal problem. It's what happens when our conscious desire is in a head-to-head battle with a deeper, subconscious belief. Holmes put it perfectly. We are always getting what we believe, but not always what we want. Let's look at a few quick examples of what this looks like in real life.
So take your career. Consciously, you're thinking, I want that promotion, and you're working hard for it. But subconsciously, there's this little voice, right? A core belief that says, I'm not really good enough. I'm going to be exposed as an imposter. Well, that fear-based belief is actually the stronger signal, and it can cause you to self-sabotage, maybe miss a key deadline, or just project a lack of confidence that everyone else picks up.
Or let's talk about money. You might consciously say, I want to build wealth. But if you grew up hearing things like, money is the root of all evil, or you have to struggle and sacrifice to make a living, you are sending a profoundly mixed signal. You're trying to attract wealth while at the same time believing it's a bad or unattainable thing. The universe gets confused and usually just delivers on the more dominant belief, the struggle.
And this is a huge one for relationships. Consciously, you want a secure, loving partnership. But if some old wound created a subconscious belief that you're unworthy of love, or that people will always abandon you, you might unconsciously find yourself drawn to partners who confirm that fear. Or maybe you push good people away just to prove your own belief right. The pattern repeats because the signal, it stays the same. So how do we fix this? How do we stop sending these confusing, mixed signals and start broadcasting a single, clear, powerful one? Well, the solution is alignment. And to make this really practical, we can use a simple framework I call the alignment triangle. It's all about getting the three most important parts of you working together. The 3 points of the triangle are your thought, your feeling, and your action. When these three are in perfect sync, when what you think, what you feel, and what you do are all telling the exact same story, that's when you create that powerful, clear signal. You create that steady stream of consciousness that Holmes was talking about. It all starts with thought. This is your conscious intention. It's the story you deliberately choose to tell yourself. And it's not just a fleeting wish, it's a focused mental picture of what you want. Holmes called this holding a one-pointed thought, where you decide on your goal and you simply refuse to entertain the thought of its opposite. Next up is feeling. This is the fuel. It's the energy that amplifies your thought. It's not enough to just think about having a great new job. You have to generate the feeling of it. What would it feel like? The confidence, the excitement, the sense of security. This is exactly what Holmes meant when he said we have to embody the atmosphere of our desire. You feel it before you see it. And finally, we have action. This is the ultimate proof of your belief.
Your actions have to line up with the reality you're creating. If you want to be a successful writer, you have to act like one, which means you have to write. If you want to be healthy, you have to act like a healthy person. As Holmes said, our part is to believe first and then to act in faith as if it's already true.
All right, let's put this into practice right now. We're going to do a simple 2-minute guided exercise I call the alignment check. This is a tool you can use anytime to consciously shift from a mixed signal to a clear one. So just get comfortable for a moment, take a breath, and let's begin.
First, clarify your thought. Bring to mind one specific outcome you desire. Not 5 things, just one. Maybe it's a feeling of calm confidence for an upcoming presentation, or a creative solution to a problem you're facing. Hold that single, focused thought in your mind. See it clearly.
Okay, now let's bring in the second point, feeling. Ask yourself, what is the core feeling associated with this outcome? Is it relief, joy, freedom? Whatever it is, I want you to start to generate that feeling in your body right now. Breathe into it. Let that emotion fill you up as if your desire has already happened. Feel it as a present moment reality.
And finally, the third point, action. While you're holding this thought and this feeling, ask yourself, what is one small, simple action I can take today that is in perfect alignment with this new reality? It doesn't have to be big. It could be sending one email, making one healthy choice for lunch, or spending 5 minutes organizing your desk. Identify just one small aligned step.
And that's it. That is the alignment check. By consciously aligning your thought, your feeling, and a next simple action, you've just recalibrated your signal. You've literally shifted your mental atmosphere. The key here is that attraction isn't about forcing things to happen. It's about becoming internally ready for them to show up.
So let's recap the crucial points. The circumstances of your life are a direct reflection of your dominant mental patterns, your mental atmosphere. When you feel stuck in a loop, it's usually because of a mixed signal, a clash between what you want and what you subconsciously believe. And the alignment triangle, thought, feeling, and action, that's your tool to stop sending that mixed signal and start broadcasting a clear, coherent message about what you're ready for.
This process of alignment is the absolute foundation. In our next explainer, we're going to build on this and explore how to proactively cultivate and maintain an atmosphere of success even when things get tough. To catch that one and to get the full audio version of this entire series, just find the playlist linked in the description below.